Hi, welcome to Erica Makes and Crafts. Today I'm going to be working on Chroma by Margaret Morales from Diamond Art Club. I've been enjoying working on this kit. I know that I have been away for a little bit. I will get into that, but first I'll say I'm using my pen from Shimmering Canvases. I don't have the Petty out with me, but it is in my multi-placer. I'm using let me just get them, I guess. In my multi-placer from the Creativity Squirrel, Cucumber Ginger Mint. And in my single placer from Oh Snap Crafters Cafe, I'm using Oh Snap Dots in the scent Jelly Bean. And from Yellow Dog Designs, I'm using their Hello Spring tray. It's in the size extra large. I'm gonna finish this section with you guys. This is one of the kits I decided to work on in the month of June because it is, to me, it is a rainbow kit, and I like to work on a rainbow kit in the month of June. I was saying, I know I've been away for a little bit. I had a few things happen in my life. I ended my relationship with my boyfriend. I won't get into it, but it was a difficult breakup, so I took some time for that. And I also just recently lost a friend, and it wasn't a surprise, but it was, still the loss of someone dear to me. So just dealing with all of that, I took time for myself a little bit, but I'm okay, and I'm ready to, be back. I don't necessarily, I almost said I'm ready to talk about it. I don't necessarily want to overshare on either of those, but that's what's been going on. That's why I've been kind of not posting any videos lately. I just wanted to let you guys know that. But I do have some fun things to talk with you guys about. The Thursday before Father's Day, because I ended up working Father's Day, and my dad actually worked Father's Day. He has a part-time job. He's retired, but he does work at a part-time job. So he worked Father's Day, but we both had that Thursday off, the Thursday before Father's Day. And I asked him, I think on the Tuesday, I said, we're both working Father's Day. Would you like me to take you out to breakfast on Thursday since we both have it off? And it can kind of be like for Father's Day, like I'll buy you breakfast and we can hang out and chat and stuff. Like, would you be happy with that? And he said, yeah. And I go, well, you can pick anywhere you want to go. Just let me know. We don't have to leave early because sometimes he likes to sleep in. And he chose a lunch place, which made me laugh. I go, I invite you out to breakfast and you choose a lunch place. But I go, if that's where you want to go, that's fine. So we ended up going to a lunch place, and I took some video footage of it, which I will show you guys. It's a nice place. It's an outdoor place. It's right on a lake, and it's dog friendly because all the seating is outdoors. There's no indoor seating. So we were able to bring Hannah. So Hannah was really happy about that, and I will insert the clips I took here. Having a good Father's Day lunch?
Yes, one of my favorite restaurants on the lake.
So that was really fun. We both enjoyed that. I remember before we went to it's called The Landing. The place we went is called The Landing. Before we went to The Landing, Hannah and I had gone for a little walk around town, and then we came home and rested for a little bit, and then we went to The Landing with my dad, and then we went home and rested for a little bit. And then my sister-in-law invited us to go to her house because that was the last day of school for my nieces. So we went to my brother's house and got to watch my younger niece play some softball. She really got into softball this year because she learned not to be afraid to swing, and she learned how to hit the ball really well. And a local ice cream joint in our area on the last day of school does free ice cream. One scoop either in a cone or a dish for kids on the last day of school. So we went there and had ice cream, and I took a little clip of the pond that it overlooks, and I'll insert that here.
Oh, they're on their way back. All right, let me go.
Yeah.
But that ice cream place is really nice because it's also dog friendly. So Hannah got to spend the entire day with us, and my dad joined us for that too. So that was kind of like Father's Day for him as well. So he had a really good Father's Day, even if it was celebrated a few days early. And then that Friday, actually, so the day after that, still before Father's Day, my friend's daughters graduated from high school. So I went to the high school graduation, and, I was going to support her girls, of course, but also in large part to support her. Because she is very emotional for her babies, because they're twins, and she just has her two girls. She's happy having her two girls, but because they're twins, everything's happening all at once. Their prom all at once, their graduation all at once. So it's kind of emotional for her, but one of her daughters, even though her mom told them I was coming, one of the daughters, when she saw that I was there, said, "Oh, Erica's here," and it made me very happy to have gone, because it clearly meant a lot to them that I was there for them. I did have to leave a little bit before everybody else did, just because I was working the next day. So I couldn't stay super late. but I was glad that I went. I was glad that I was supporting them, and it made me feel joy to be there. And it was a really nice graduation ceremony too. So, and then I worked the weekend and didn't really do much on the weekend. And my week really didn't do too much over the week either. Didn't really have a lot of well, I take that back. I had Tuesday off. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. A lot has happened, and my sense of time has been altered a little bit. So it doesn't feel like it was just last week. It feels like it was weeks ago. But last week on Monday, because I had Tuesday off, and because it is now summer vacation, and because my nieces have yet to start their summer camps, I see a couple down here that I missed of the previous color, but before my nieces have yet to start their summer camps, I had my older niece over for a sleepover. And we went out to eat. She chose 99 restaurant. And then we bought some snacks. And then we came home and watched a movie. She wanted to watch a movie she'd never seen before, and she wanted me to pick it out. So I chose The Parent Trap, the one with Lindsay Lohan in it. And she liked it. She liked The Parent Trap. So that was a good pick. And the next day, we picked up her sister. Well, the next day we went out to breakfast with my dad because he had the morning off. I think he went in for a part-time shift that afternoon, but he had the morning off, so he joined us for breakfast. And it was a good breakfast. Let's see. I had, that restaurant does homemade hash. That's right. So I got the homemade hash with eggs, and she got a giant chocolate chip pancake. She didn't finish it, but she ate the eggs that came with it. She finished her eggs. So, and she shared my toast. She helped me eat my toast. And my dad got a cream cheese and olive omelet. That he found out that restaurant makes cream cheese and olive omelets, and it is the only thing that he will order when we go there. So he was happy. And then we went back to my apartment and we hung out there for a little bit, and then we went and picked up her sister because we went to see Lilo and Stitch, the live action Lilo and Stitch, and we went with her sister. And then afterwards we met up at a restaurant that is in the same parking lot as the movie theater with their mother, and we all had lunch together, and then we went to an ice cream place, and we all had ice cream, and it was obviously a popular idea because a lot of their acquaintances from school were there, and so they were running around on the lawn there. It was a different ice cream place than the one we went to with my dad. So this one had a mini golf course. We didn't play mini golf, but It has a mini golf course, and it also has a pretty decent sized lawn. And so all the kids kind of got together and were just playing together. It was kind of fun to watch them all play. And their mom and I chatted, which was needed. My grandmother told me that she wants to get together with my sister-in-law and I and go out to eat somewhere, just the three of us. And my sister-in-law and I all agreed that that was very much needed. My grandmother has mobility issues. I know I talk a lot on here about how my brother and his wife and I work together as the caregivers for my grandparents. And my grandma's just, she's craving, I think, a girls' outing. She's craving getting out of the house, I think, without my grandpa. When she was in, you know, her heyday and able to drive and get around and do what she wanted whenever she wanted, my grandma was well known to go out to eat without him, or she did that often, actually. Went out to eat without him in different places. Grandpa didn't mind. My grandma's just much more of an extrovert than he is. So she needed to be around the people more than he does. He does like to get out, but he likes to get out to the places he likes, and my grandma likes difference sometimes. So her one request was we go somewhere Grandpa doesn't go. And we were like, yeah, we can do that, Grandma. So we're just trying to coordinate schedules on when we can do that, but that'll be fun, a nice outing. And then today I wanted to go with my mom to get flowers for her flower garden. Something I've been meaning to do for her since Mother's Day, but for one reason or another just hasn't worked out, and she still didn't feel like she wanted to go. I mean, she wanted to go, but she gets worried about her health and her accommodations and her ability to move around places. And so she decided she didn't want to go. But my dad went with me. He was reluctant at first, but my dad loves to shop. My dad is very extroverted and he loves to shop. So once he was there, he was having the time of his life. He wouldn't describe himself as extroverted, but he is. He loves it. And I think it's because he's quiet. He thinks because he's kind of quiet-natured that must mean he's an introvert, but he loves being around people and talking with people. He's very much extroverted. Anyways, so yeah, we got some flowers and I took some videos to show you guys. So I will insert those. I'll insert those here. Hey, so this is what I planted by my stairs. It's, oh, come on, there we go. It's kind of an overcast, cloudy day, but normally this area gets hit with the sun. And there. That's my stairs up to my apartment by my poodle welcome sign. those are the two I bought for myself. And this is my mom's flower garden. The blue and orange flowers right here are artificial. She kind of has them in as placeholders, but those are her lilies that we planted last year. She does want to get 2 more lilies, but maybe next year. The middle daisies that aren't open yet, we also planted last year. I can't remember what these orange ones are called, but we got those and I planted those, and we got the other daisies and we planted those. And I think we want to get some daffodils. We want to get 2 more lilies along the ramp there. And we want to get some daffodils because that's one of her favorite flowers. In her wedding bouquet, she had daisies and daffodils. And then, not sure about the rest. But that's what I did today. So I did decide to get myself a couple of things, but I didn't film my mom's. She has a deck, and she has the flower boxes that slide over the deck. I need to get that type of flower box for my deck area because they're actually really, really nice. But my dad bought the flowers to put in that for her. So I did that too because I love playing in the dirt and playing with flowers and all of that stuff. I hate watering them all the time. And my mom loves the watering, or doesn't mind the watering. She doesn't like the playing in the dirt part. So the agreement between the two of us is I will do her flowers for her. No problem. And she can water them. And it works for both of us. So her ramp out front there is relatively new. And so that whole section was front lawn at one point. And when she decided to put a ramp in there, her and my dad, when they decided to put a ramp in there, it created that little section. And she decided to turn that into a flower garden. And so year by year, we're slowly buying more flowers for it. I say we because it's usually the gift I give her for Mother's Day are flowers for her flower garden. So, but she also buys flowers for them. I just really enjoy the planting of them, the putting them in the ground, the digging in the dirt. I really enjoy that. And she likes telling me where to plant them. But so that was fun. That whole part of my day was fun. It's tiring sometimes, but and it was hot. Even though it was kind of a cloudy day or a hazy kind of day, it was still really warm. And being out there working, it was hot. But I still enjoyed it. Let's see. I did get the Margaret Morales kit. I can't remember the name of it, you guys. You'll have to forgive me. The round kit that was released the week before. I did get that one. I did not get any of the mystery kits. I realized that there was a Margaret Morales kit you could have potentially gotten. it is what it is. I'm not upset. I'm not gonna be bothered by it. I'm not gonna buy a mystery kit because I don't know what I'm getting. I very well could have gotten a kit full of ones I don't like, because there are a lot of boxes full of kits that I didn't want. So, but I'm enjoying this kit. It's not boring. There are sections of some decent color blocking, but it's very colorful. You do change colors quite a bit, and it's not a boring kit to work on by any means. And I am back into enjoying my square kits, so the fact that this one's square is nice at the moment. Earlier in the year, I was going through my round phase. I called it, I was in my round era. I'm back to enjoying my square kits, so give it a few months and I'll go back to wanting to work on rounds again. Let me know, you guys, if you want to see these. I got from Enabler's Outpost. They're not in yet. I should say I purchased from Enabler's Outpost some kits. I have never purchased from Enabler's Outpost before, but I have very high hopes of their quality because I only ever hear wonderful things about Enabler Outpost quality. So, but let me know if you guys would like me to do complete unboxings. I kind of stopped doing complete unboxings and just kind of did like brief overviews when I opened them up, but I haven't purchased from Enabler's Outpost before. So if any of you are interested in me doing a complete unboxing from them, let me know. The kits I got were, I can't remember the name of it, but it's the green Care Bear kit from Reagan Kubitschek. I also got I'm gonna have to look it up and put the name down here because I can't remember the name of the other two. One is of a girl with flowers around her, and I'll put the name on the bottom of the screen of the artist and of the kit. And then the other one is two otters swimming in a swimming pool. They're both like eating popsicles, and one's in a tubie. It's such a super cute little summertime kit. And, I'm hoping to have it for next year because I doubt it'll get here in time for me to work on this year. And I've kind of already got my summer plans busy. Oh, wow. I didn't realize I just finished that section. Yeah, so just wanted to come back on and say hi. I know it's been a little while. I've been having fun along with the bumps going on in my life. A lot of changes, and I'm a very routine person, so change can be hard for me. But I've got a lot of good people in my life who I can lean on and are there for me always, and I'm very lucky and blessed for that, and I recognize that. And I have wonderful friends and family, so. But still, I thank you all for joining me today. I know this is a little bit of a shorter one. if you made it to the end, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody. But I know not everybody watches to the end, so thank you. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.